So hey Lawn Care Nation, it's the beginning of September and you know what that means. The fall leaf cleanup season is literally just a few weeks away. And you guys know that I love Echo power equipment, and I'm part of the Echo UAG program. And as part of that program, Echo was nice enough to send me out their latest addition to their backpack blower lineup, the new most powerful backpack blower on the market, the PB-9010. Now, they sent this back out to me in January, but being sort of the winter time, I really didn't have a need to use it, and basically had to hold on to it for this upcoming leaf season. You guys know that I'm a huge fan of using handheld blowers for the weekly lawn maintenance clients. The PB-2520 handheld blower that I use puts out around 450 CFM at the nozzle, and it's more than enough for blowing off grass clippings off of sidewalks and driveways. But when it comes to doing leaf cleanups, then it's time to put the handheld blower aside and to bring out the big boys. Now, normally I use my, up until now favorite backpack blower, and that's the Echo PB-770T. And that unit puts out around 750 CFM at the nozzle. So this new PB-9010 puts out a whopping 1,100 CFM at the nozzle. So a huge, significant difference over that PB-770T backpack blower. And Echo had previously also put out a 8010 model in the previous year, and it was a unit that had just cracked that sort of 1,000 CFM mark. And they basically outdid themselves the following year, last winter, with releasing this 9010 model and discontinuing that 8010 model. So now that we're getting close to the fall leaf cleanup season, it's time to open up this box, put the unit together, put some fuel in it, and get it ready for when the fall leaves start coming down. So let's get into it. Tube. So that's everything that comes in the box. We have the tube to assemble. The blower basically comes all together. We've got a couple of hose clamps, it looks like, for that tube. So it should be fairly simple to put this together. So let me get this all together, and we'll get back into it. So I got it all together. The blower tubes gave me a little bit of trouble. Just trying to put those together and snap lock them in place, but just follow the instructions and you'll should be able to get it. But then again, if you're like me and you don't follow instructions, then you're probably going to have a little bit of trouble. But other than that, once you figure that part out, it's pretty straightforward the rest of the way and goes back together. And I have to say that this thing is an absolute beast. It's just crazy how big and beefy this thing is. So in a moment, I'm going to take it outside, put some fuel in it, and just start it up for the first time and see how it sounds like. There's not really much for me to blow right now out there. But we'll get it warmed up and running, and then I'll put it side by side with my PB-770 just so you can see the proportion differences on how much larger this unit is compared to the once biggest backpack blower that Echo used to make, the PB-770. So let's check it out. Okay, so I got it out in the sun. We can take a closer look at it. You can see there the PB-9010T. The T just refers to it being the tube throttle, so that's where the actual controls, the trigger for the throttle and the on and off, and rabbit and turtle mode are here on this handle on the tube throttle. If it was a 9010H model, this handle would just be a regular handle with no controls on it, and then there'd be another handle coming out to the side here for your left hand with the triggers for that. So basically two-handed operation, where the T model is a single-handed operation. Nice thick padding. And the 9010T, like some of its predecessors, also has the fan in the background there, and it comes with the cover where you can pop this padding off and put a cover there to prevent that cold air from going on your back during you know, in the fall or winter if you're using the machine. But it's a really handy feature in the summer if you're using the Back Pack Blower. Basically it's like air conditioning, blowing some of that fan air against your back. So this unit has a 79.9 cc motor. Just a beast. So let's put some fuel in it and fire it up. Just a massive fuel tank as well. Using regular fuel with Echo's Red Armor, of course. A bit different choke switch there. Priming bulb underneath. Going through. Turned on. Okay, so here it is beside the PB-770T on the right, and then of course the 9010T on the left. You can see just how much bigger the unit is. Fuel tank is absolutely massive in that 9010 compared to the 770. And we'll take a look at the business end. And here again, very stark difference. See how much bigger that tube is. in comparison. 770T looks tiny compared to the large opening there on the 9010. So much taller as well. Same great handle design. Very comfortable. See the flexible accordion bit there. Again, how much bigger it is on the 9010. That's just to accommodate, you know, all of that increased CFMs that are going through there. The one thing I will say right off the bat is that the 9010 is way louder, much noisier, where the 770 has more of a quiet tone to it. It's still loud, but it's more of a soothing tone, even at idle, versus the 9010. So you can see the noise difference there between the two. So actually on idle, they seem a lot closer than I thought, but definitely when you're pulling the trigger, the 9010 is much louder. You see the difference in the fan housing, how much more narrow that is on the 770 versus how much wider. Again, just to be able to move the amount of air that this one's moving. There you have it, Lawn Care Nation. My first look at the Echo PB-9010T. Just an absolute monster. You can see how it just totally dwarfs my previous PB-770T. So looking forward to using this this coming fall season. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and look out for videos where I show this beast in action, you know, on those really large leaf cleanup jobs. I've got a couple in mind that I tackle each and every year where I'll be putting this beast to the test. So if you like this video, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you've already picked up a Echo PB-9010 for your lawn care business. And also what your preference is. Do you like the T models with the tube throttle, or do you like the H models with the hip throttle? So that's it for this one, guys. Here's to wishing you guys all overwhelming success and freedom in your lawn care business. Bye for now.